Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, an NFC North rivalry renewed between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears!
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock, looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
Here's Swift to start the drive. No one around. He's got space. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down.
For a Bears first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Williams from the gun. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
First down, here's Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Going run again with Swift. He'll cobble together a yard there. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Getting out to his left. Williams hitting, that ball's out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but their first time out fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down carry for Jones. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just one more yard to move the chains. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First down, Vikings.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 41. Play action, McCarthy. Finds a man right side. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Back to the air, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Vikings field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Running back, motioning right. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
McCarthy's pass.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out from 37 yards in the right hash. Reichert connects there. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling, but not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. They set up the screen here to Swift. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Williams with 3rd and long. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Kevin Byard. A gain of 14. And a Vikings.
Kate, a run like that,
down.
just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. This one's to Hockenson outright. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Here come the Bears back out on offense. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running with Swift out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. Third down coming. Here's Williams. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a fourth down.
Well, I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Torrey Taylor on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Has the connection to Hockenson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down, Minnesota.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They give to Jones, right side. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Now here he goes. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
On the scramble. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Vikings.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. This one falls incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's fourth down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at a punt, though, facing fourth down. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Moore's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Williams set to pass. Looking for a target. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now here's Williams. That one's nabbed by Komet. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
15 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Williams to throw on first. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They are on the counter with Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. On target to his man Zacchaeus. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's out of bounds behind
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Williams from the gun. He's running for it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
For another
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Vikings have recovered.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now he takes it. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Tackle made right at midfield.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 30. First down, Minnesota.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
First and 10, here's Jones. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He's brought down back at the
His goal's pretty clear,
line.
Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. McCarthy to throw it. He's going to keep it this time. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game.
10, Bears nothing.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over.
The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Off the play fake, Williams. Komet's got it, left side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Oh no, he lost control of another one. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead off the turnover. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, well, they took advantage.
Reichard on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead.
17. Bears nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Jukes one defender, and in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And Bronk, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Williams off the play fake. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Williams to throw on third. Flush down out to his left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Williams on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
He's got more once again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
37-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears facing 2nd and 5. From the 37. He takes it himself. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Hits him on the in route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone now. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. Here's Williams again. That is a catch for Luther Burden. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. To the air yet again, Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Vikings 17, Bears 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this third quarter. That touchdown cut the lead by a chunk, Brock, but it's still a 2-score game as they start this drive out. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Running right, this is Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's McCarthy to throw. Short pass brought in. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, well, those are welcome bonus yards.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. McCarthy on the sneak. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
It's a gain of 3. And a Vikings.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
New set of downs for him at the 38. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
A gain of 4.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Jones gets it. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. It's Jones on the toss. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, an entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Looking slant route, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Awareness. Awareness is so critical of where those defenders are down the field to find that open receiver, but it's just as important, Kate, in the pocket. Having awareness of what's going on around you, the QB didn't, and the defense registers a sack.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Williams from the gun. He finds Odunze running the slant. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. 2nd time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead.
24, Bears 7.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. Jukes out a 1-stop. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bears about set for their next possession. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Swift. Small gain there. Maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd down now. 7 to go. Going play action. Williams. Taken in by Loveland. And this one does not go far.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Williams. That one's nabbed by Komet. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
A gain of 9
You know, Kate, they say a
yards.
dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
That's a 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
Williams. A gain of 19 yards. That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Running behind center with Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Swift, the ball carrier.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 36. Fits it through the middle. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for another Chicago Bears. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Santos now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
The score, Vikings 24, Bears 14.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far, he's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run the draw with Jones. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 31.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. McCarthy to throw it. That's caught for the first. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll run here with Jones. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Back to Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here. They bring him down at the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. McCarthy throwing here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. He was looking for J.Hockenson. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. A very short kick here from the right hash. Reichert connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Williams. Odunze's got it right side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Williams will look to throw. Complete right side. Burden has it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off the play fake, Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Colston Loveland. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To throw is Williams. Wow, it's free again! It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way! And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there.
What's that old line about when it rains, it pours? Well, it's going that way offensively. A poor ball security day, and this defense is making them pay.
Offense trying to add to the defensive effort and turn 6 points into 8.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th.
Bears 14.
So the turnover ends in 8 points on the board. A very advantageous spot to make the call and go for 2.
I like it. In fact, I like it a lot. Those defenders, they were just sitting over there on the sidelines, and then boom, they got to get on the field. They just kind of scrambled their brains, didn't they? Took advantage of it, and as you said, didn't settle for 7. Oh, no. We're going to step on the accelerator and put 8 on the board.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get an even 10 on that play.
That's good.
And that's a Chicago first down.
First down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Williams to throw on first. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Rome Odunze, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
To the air yet again, Williams. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
3rd down, here's Williams. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th
This
down.
overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. That'll be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
Gain of 20.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
First down throw by Williams. He's going to tuck it and run. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
Well, I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They have themselves another first and 10. Toss play, Swift. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Williams to throw. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
It's fourth down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Rolling out to his left. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Caleb Williams, the touchdown!
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game.
35. Bears 21.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. First and 10 from the 41. On play action now, McCarthy. This one's to J.Hockenson outright. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Second down carry for Jones. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's got 4 on the run, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making a 3-score game in the 4th. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
42, Bears 21.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Juke the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of
the Bears decide to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 36. He keeps it and takes off. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Rome Odunze, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On play action, here's Williams. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Now, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Again, it's Williams. Once again, pass caught by Moore. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Here's Williams again. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. They'll time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And, partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.